Williams puts his team up 6. Can Rockets defend without the foul now? Sam Grant goes in. Jazz Baines gets the body on Cork. And Cork misses the layup, but it's going to go and shoot a pair.
And a great job there by Baines, making sure he doesn't get the and-one. Cork makes the first at the line.
Right. So, for those of you, amazingly, the stream team have been running the board, Sammy.
Great board.
Amazingly, the stream team have managed to fix the entire internet. We have no idea how, but we are back up live. Foul on red 15, I think that was.
Yeah, I think on Jazz Baines.
Yeah, and I think these are the sorts of games where everyone needs to stay composed. So if you have just joined us, keep telling everyone that we're back. The feed's back up as well. DC, they've missed some of your brilliant commentary. Federici with a quick 3. And
great job, Sammy Grant. I mean,
Coach Keane saying slow down.
Little horns action.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see now. Big possessions. Baines comes off. Ball in the hands of Williams. He likes that one. He finds Tolawese, who goes underneath, and he makes the layup. What a finish by Tolawese.
And this is where you want your big players to shine.
Absolutely.
Great composure, great patience, good execution on the offensive end.
Yeah.
Show and breaks the first line of defense.
And
help comes.
Oh, DC, we have got another technical against, I think it's against Newcastle Uni. It's against...
And I think he's now been ejected as well.
Yeah, that is Yabantu, I believe, DC. And he has to leave, I think he has to leave the county nowadays.
Yes.
He used to just have to go and sit on the bench. Then it was leave the court, then it's leave the arena.
To be honest, I don't know what he could possibly be annoyed at. There's nothing on the last possession before the timeout that could be any kind of conflict sort of thing. I think it's just when emotion gets the better of you.
Yeah.
You need to be composed in these scenarios. You can't be getting technical fouls at a minute 5 left when it's just gone to a 3-possession game.
Yeah, and anyone knows you, DC. You're well known for keeping your composure.
You get technical, you get it in the first half. You don't get it in the second half.
Absolutely, but you're right. There's the moment as well, and with a minute to go, Newcastle have they're in this game, aren't they? 7-point game, and they've got Federici, Blaine, Cawthorne, all capable scorers that can get you into this game. But with a minute to go, the entire context of this game seems to have swung. So a much improved performance from Rockets in terms of perhaps defensively. Given up 88 at the moment. They were giving up about that. Is that right? We said before the game. That was
roughly.
Williams gets a chance.
And considering they were on course to give up 120 after the first quarter.
Yeah, right.
So 30 in the first and 58 the rest of the way.
Yeah. Good point.
Missed the technical free throw.
Yeah, and shame for that. I think that's the third technical that Rockets have missed, DC, and they can help you get over the line.
Massively.
And remember, this is a Rockets team without the high-scoring Leon Francis. Good switch. Yeah, terrific defense there. Tolawese and Pinnock, terrific defense between them. And Coach Keane will love to see that in the final minute, wouldn't he?
Absolutely. Be interesting to see what Newcastle does here.
Yeah, they need to do something. Oh, down 7.
Not that.
No.
That's the...
And I think this is something as well as, we've got a few more of you just joining back in, and thanks for you rejoining the stream, and thanks for the stream team going up to the, I think they actually literally went up to the sky. And as Sam Grant knocks it in.
Great second half for Sam here. Tough first half, really good second half by Sam Grant.
Absolutely. But I think you would say a good game so far by Sam Grant without even making his, what you would say, the bread and butter 3, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Blaine pulls up. Interesting. Ashoa Williams got the matchup. Blaine goes by him, throws it up. A lot of contact. Pinnock in good stance, but the referee calls it.
I think as well, a lot of praise needs to go to Ronnie. His involvement in the second half.
Yeah.
The energy he brought, some of the possessions he kept alive, you know what I mean? That helps build confidence and momentum within your group. You know what I mean? And I think he needs a lot of praise for that as well. Chuck Duru as well.
Well, yeah, so you Chuck Duru, Ronnie Agekwe.
Tautus, when he's come in, has been really solid. So it's been a good team performance today.
And it reminds me as Blaine strokes the free throw. Reminds me of the play when Cawthorne was on a bit of a tear and Jacob Satouts came in and just stopped him once.
Absolutely.
I remember you reminding us about that. Blaine, back rim, and Sam. Referee says, I can't see that, so we're going to go to VAR. No, referee's VAR is they talk to each other.
Back to Stockley Park.
And they say, did you see it? I didn't see it. Did you see it? I didn't see it. What about the other guy?
Good thing we got an arrow.
Yeah. Jump. So that's on the arrow. Possession to Newcastle. 26 seconds left. And still
a stop here.
Absolutely.
Stop here.
Newcastle,
you can walk the ball out.
If Newcastle make a 3 here, they've got a chance for a steal. There's still plenty in this game.
Don't want to take too long.
Yeah, Blaine with that Nowitzki step away.
Yeah.
Gets it in, and Newcastle will need to stop the clock. They're not, and they've just given it up. Strange that.
And then to foul there.
Yeah, I think just when you're down 6 with 26 to go, I think Coach Elderkin will probably be a little bit disappointed with that on the floor. Danny?
I think he's a little bit deflated by how his team's potentially managed the end of the game.
Yep, it's
97-91.
Yeah, and Sam makes that 98-91.
Good job by Sam stepping up at the end here to make these free throws.
Yep, and he goes on to 17 to join. Oh, what a tip by Ashoa Williams. Wow.
This is what you like to see, guys playing to the end.
Yeah,
you like to see
absolutely. And thank you as well to JMA for hosting this one. For another great game of basketball as we finish on the buzzer. And Rockets would be really proud of that game, DC, and that to come off yesterday to play against a very talented unit in Newcastle with some high-profile scorers as well, with some real good ability, especially when we, looking at the scouting report. Newcastle will be frustrated with that one. But what's your roundup, DC, before we take a look at some of the scorers and some of the highlights?
I thought it was a really good team performance for Rockets today. I mean, they kind of bounced back from something that was a little bit lackluster yesterday, despite going up against a tremendous outfit like Solent. But I think maybe that's what Coach Keane's saying right now, is that, guys, we put yesterday to bed. We bounced back. We had a good team performance, especially in the second half.
Yeah.
And we can build on it this week now, okay? It doesn't just, we celebrate today. We've done what we needed to do. We've won. When we get into the next practice, we've got to build again.
Yeah, okay.
And maybe, a few extra free throws this week might make the game a little bit easier for them.
Yeah, and I think that might be my wife or my son saying close. I think that means game, close game. I think, and they're absolutely right, because it felt all the way through, even when Rockets were up early in the game, came out the blocks, you called it like that's not the way the game is going to go, and then they went down and then came back from that.
Absolutely.
So good character as well to see from the team. They'll be pleased with that as well. Great characters. They get a well-deserved round of applause.
Absolutely.
And if I just give you some of the scorers, DC, so Ashoa Williams with 20, Pinnock 10, and in 36 minutes, and a really vital performance defensively. Dixon with good contribution, 15 points on offense. Tolawezi 25, Sam Grant 17 as your leading 5 scorers. So a good spread, right?
Massively. And the way Sam scored today, I think, is really notable. Only 1-3.
Yeah.
Made sure he got himself going by getting on the offensive glass. I think that's a really big step for him.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to sign off now and leave you with some shots of the game as well. And it just remains for me to say thank you to JMA for brilliantly hosting us as always, especially in these times. So thank you for that. Thank you to the referees, to the officials, to the COVID teams that make it happen, to the amazing stream team, to our sponsors, the Great Outdoor Gym Company. So if you are at home, get on that app and then get yourself out there and enjoy your health. And of course, to Rocket's favourite, Danny Carter, thank you. And Danny, any last words?
Thank you for having me, and hopefully we can continue this winning run now.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, and we shall see you again very soon.
Hello everyone, Todd Linley back again. I'm joined by Sam Grant after a terrific performance today against Newcastle in the win for the Rockets 98-91. Sam, how do you feel about your performance today?
Yeah, coming off a tough loss yesterday, I think I bounced back pretty well. I think the whole team did. Tough team as Newcastle, 8-3 I think there was. But yeah, I think overall good performance from the team and myself as well.
How did you deal with like Ronald Blaine, who's been lighting up the league this year with averaging over 21 points?
Yeah, I mean, he was giving us a bit of talk down there, quite a lot, especially at the half. But we kind of came out gunning, tried our best to just bring out energy and just go at him really.
You came really, in that third quarter, you came out really strong, taking the lead in that third quarter again. What was said at half time? What would Coach Keane say?
Yeah, Coach Keane just just getting us fired up really. We wasn't bringing much energy. We was kind of letting them walk all over us really at the first half. But as you can see, like it worked. The thing at half time. So yeah, he kind of just fired us up. It wasn't nothing tactical. It was just straight energy, and that's what we bring
the energy, and the result will come.
Yeah, definitely.
So after yesterday as well, like Kestrel's was a tough loss. I mean, it was a very, very hard-fought game. How did you recover? How did the team recover after that loss?
Yeah, I mean, we just had to make sure we stretched, ate well when we went back, and just watch film, watch the scout. Obviously, Solent are a very tough team. They haven't lost yet, haven't lost in 2 years, 3 years. But so yeah, that was a tough game yesterday, but I think we bounced back pretty well.
That's brilliant. And so next week, we have 2 games, don't we? It's Barking and Loughborough. How are you going to prepare for those 2 games?
So we're just going to, bring energy and practice again. That's what we've been doing recently. Especially that last little bit in this game when we was up 7. We've been working on that all practice, and there's nothing different to us. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, we'll do the same this week. Bounce back next week with another double header.
That's cracking, Sam. Thank you ever so much. And I'll be joined with Alan Keane in just a second, guys.
Installed, and we've even made a gym from recycled aerosol cans.
We've done a lot in the last 10 years, but the best is yet to come. Our gyms will support ocean cleanups and tree planting programs to protect the environment.
The Great Outdoor Gym Company aims to be the greenest and greatest gym chain in the world.
Let's make a difference.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
We're in! We're in!
Hi everyone, my name's Steph Johnson and I'm Director of Community Programmes at Reading Rockets Basketball Club. So this past year has been a really strange one for all our clubs, not being able to get out there and do some physical delivery with the kids. It's been really hard to not have that. So my role really over lockdown has been to try and make sure that we are providing a programme for the kids, and that's been adapting delivery, adapting games, coming up with new games that you can do in your kitchen. So what we've been doing for our community children is running Zoom sessions for them, weekly Zoom sessions, different age groups run by our coaches and our Division 1 men. Fun games, things they can do at home, not needing lots of equipment, not needing a massive space. So obviously huge adaptations to the games, but we found a way to stay engaged with them. We've also been running multi-sport sessions for our children with additional needs and SEN, so it's been lovely to still be involved with them. It's been truly difficult to get back into their schools, even in the small pockets of lifted restrictions. So we've been really busy just trying to find ways to keep kids engaged. We've put a section on our website called Active in Lockdown, which gives them loads of resources, videos, ways they can stay active together over lockdown if they can't make the scheduled Zoom sessions. So I'd really like to thank all our families who have stayed with us and been involved in the Zoom sessions and got their kids ready and their kits stood in the kitchen with a ball. Thank you, because we will be back soon and teaching them face to face. One of the super exciting things that has come out of lockdown for our club is the programme that we're going to be rolling out called Project 1,000 Smiles. And I'm hugely thankful to Nick Humby, who has been absolutely instrumental in helping us pull together probably one of the biggest programmes we've ever been involved in. Its aim is to get 1,000 kids playing basketball every week and smiling. And that's going to be done through us rolling out 10 basketball hubs across the whole of Berkshire, which can cater for kind of nearly 100 children per hub. It's a hugely exciting programme. It's going to be a chance to get so many more children, so many more families involved in sport. It's going to have a real target for children on free school meals to make sure that they can access the sport as well. And also it's a chance for businesses and companies to really get behind sport in their area, get behind these hubs, help to fund them, and help to fund a hub that's within the community that they are a part of as well. So as much as lockdown has been challenging, the project 1,000 Smiles, we are just ready to go, and it's hugely exciting for the future.